when he was put in solitary confinement at a prison.
Medicated.
And, you know, he hadn't even been convicted of a crime yet, and he is in a prison. Like, think about that for what it is. But these false confessions, as reported by Barbara McDonald, included that he had killed his grandchildren, he doesn't have grandchildren, that he raped the girls, they didn't suffer of a rape, things like that that were just factually very inaccurate. This is the only thing that this defense really has to go on right now, since they weren't allowed to bring in the artist renderings of the suspects that clearly don't look like him, at least one of them. They weren't allowed to bring in the cult idea of Odinism. So much was left out for this defense team that was argued in pretrial motions.
Yeah, I disagree with many of the things that the judge did. One thing I do agree with her was not allowing these sketches of the alternate suspects in, because to me that was not relevant. Those were made more for like investigative tools for looking at people. They were not actual renderings from like eyewitness testimony as you would see, right? So when you have a situation in a criminal case where somebody actually sees a suspect, they actually see a suspect, they say, I saw the suspect, and then they do a rendering of what that person saw. Those are always admitted, right? That's not what we were looking at here. We were looking at renderings where they were used purely as investigative tools, and one of them was somebody with long hair, one of them was somebody that was older. So they were completely all over the place. They were purely investigative tools. I do agree that those should have been left out, because those would have been just a mere distraction for the jury.